Hi, I'm Coach Sperry, and we are going to take you through the Hood Rally football tackling progression. And starting out by looking at our fit position that we get people in. And big points of emphasis here is eyes up, head up, butt down. We want our hands holstered, and we want our, if it's a right shoulder tackle, then our left foot should be splitting our tackle ease feet, just like our players are right now.
There may be royalties from this. We'll see. See how well the
and everything too.
The second part of our progression is working on our lead and power step. So what we're working on here is getting our tackler at a 45-degree angle away from the person he's tackling. So we reach an arm out just to get in the right position. And Kyle's first step, or our tackler's first step, is if we're making a right shoulder tackle, we want to step between the tacklee's feet with our left foot, and then follow with our right foot. And it's going to be just the opposite if it's a left shoulder tackle. Just like Kyle's doing there, that's where you should end up in a fit position. Again, eyes up, head up, butt down, hands are holstered up, ready to finish the tackle. So as you can see, looking at our examples here, great pad level there. I think the first couple probably could improve the pad level. We want to make sure that we get our ear to the belly button. That's a big point of emphasis. Not that we're leading with our head, we're just using that as a way to gauge our pad level. So that's a pretty good job right there of coming through with our arms and ending up in a fit position. The third part of our progression is our shimmy to fit. And the idea behind the shimmy is that it's open field tackle. We're sprinting up to the person we're going to tackle, and we're getting under control. So points of emphasis, number one is that you sprint up. And number two, as you start to shimmy, that you get your nose and your shoulders over your toes, not to lean backwards. We want to make sure we're about an arm's length away from the person we're going to tackle. We want to take one side away and set up really strong on one side, forcing him to go to the other way. So as you see here, Kyle coming up, he's taking away the ball carrier's left side, defensive right side, thus forcing the player to go to their right, to the defender's left. So again, we're in and up in that position right before our fit, where we take our power and our lead step. Probably a little bit big of a step there. We're going to shorten it up, but we want to make sure there's no false step. We're not going backwards when we step. So this drill is called the box drill, and we're taking all these components we've been working on, and now we're putting them in a position where the ball carrier is moving down the field. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the shimmy element, the fit element, and the power and lead element. But now our ball carrier on the coach's go is going to move down the field, going back and forth, as you'll see here in a moment. Big points of emphasis is that our tackler pushes and steps with our foot, that we're not clicking our heels together. So Eli's going to run up, he's going to take away a side, his feet are moving. We want to push and slide, keep that arm's length distance away. Again, we'd use this in an open field to try to make sure that we have a good angle on a ball carrier. So now we're going to finish the tackle in the box drill. So everything's the same. We're going to run up, we're going to shimmy, taking away the side of the ball carrier, and on the coach's go, we're going to finish the tackle. So super important now in this drill, as we talked about before, we want to get the shimmy correct. We're getting our nose over our toes. We want to make sure that we're taking away one half of the ball carrier's side. And when we actually say go to finish the tackle, we want to make sure that our tackler is stepping to the crotch of the ball carrier. Eli does a really good job there. I think the one thing you can do better is get a little better pad level. So again, we're watching in slow motion here. I really like to get his eyes lower. So again, using that ear at belly button level. Shimmy, we want to stay out over our toes. Pretty good job there. We'll look at his feet. Again, we want to push and step. No heel clicking. Keep that arm's distance length away. Ball carrier is just going to go at 45-degree cuts here. He's mirroring them. And then when a coach says go, again, if it's going to be a right shoulder tackle, and our tackler needs to lead with his left foot with no false step, just like that. That's a really good job. So now we're doing the box drill, and we're just finishing the tackle. So again, going back to our fit component that we did at the very beginning of the video, when he steps to the crotch, we want to make sure that his eyes and head are up. He has a correct shoulder in the tackle and drives his arms up, wide base, and he's driving through the tackler. Ball carrier, excuse me.